Sriram, we are live now.
Everyone, hope you are. Yes. Hi. We are live. Hope you're having a good Monday. Hope you are have a little day, well-deserved weekend. I'd say the festivities have begun.
Sriram, we are not able to hear you. Can you check the internet, please?
Hi, are we back on?
Yes, you are back on.
Seem to be having some internet troubles, but yeah, we are back on and we are live. Hi, guys. This is Sriram Sulia. And for those of you who are just joining us, meet Rugmani Prabhakar, ma'am, from the Art of Living, of course. How are you, ma'am?
I'm so good. Sriram, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm relieved. I'm feeling a whole lot better. Of course, I tried out meditation for a whole week and more, and let me tell you all about it in detail. Welcome everyone who's joining us, ma'am. For everyone who's tuning in well for us, and I have connected over the phone as well. I have connected over the phone as well.
Sriram, there's an echo. Please, you can use one of the devices.
Should be better now.
Yes.
Hi guys. Sorry about the internet troubles. we were just talking about how crazy the times are. Here you go. And these are things that happen on the daily. How are you, Rugmani, ma'am?
I'm so good, Sriram. How are you?
A little all over the place, to be honest, right now. But I
I
think
can imagine.
we are so equipped to be flexible right now. We are so equipped to be agile because that's the need of the hour. And coming straight to what we'll be talking about today, we'll be talking about psychological resilience. We'll be talking about how one can probably be better prepared to go over this crazy roller coaster of a journey called life. Rugmini, ma'am, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your association with the art of living?
Okay. So I've been with the Art of Living for about 22 years now. I was a journalist before that, and we lived in Dubai. And one holiday when I came to Bangalore, my sister has a farm on the same road that Art of Living is Kanakpura Road, and we were taking a drive, and we saw this little board on Kanakpura Road that said the Art of Living. So we said, let's go in and have a look. So we did. We went in, and there's a very sweet person at the reception. We asked him what it was all about. So he said, this is breathing technique and meditation. And he said, why don't you come and do the course? And I said, I have small children. I won't be able to come. And my sister said, just look at his face. So peaceful. I'll take care of the kids. You do the course. And Sriram, I did the first course. It's called the happiness course now, as a matter of fact. I did the first course, and the experiences I had, I thought to myself, this is what I've been looking for my whole life. And that's where it began. I went back to Dubai, started the first Art of Living courses in the Gulf and Middle East. My husband and I started it in our home and became a teacher, got involved with developmental activities of the Art of Living. It's been one amazing journey for the last 22 years.
Wow, 22 years. That truly is quite incredible. Let's talk about meditation, ma'am. Meditation is something that I tried out, all thanks to you and your guided meditation audio that you shared with me. I certainly had a great time doing it because consciously I've never really sat down meditating. Of course, different folks, there are different ways in which you achieve feeling happy. Different ways in which you can feel therapeutic. It could be probably someone enjoying the gym, someone probably enjoying sport, but still meditation is so very vital, no matter what aspect, no matter what field. Talk to me about the role of meditation in life in general.
Okay. Sriram, meditation is not a luxury anymore. I don't think we have a choice anymore. Yet it's we've never had a choice really. In ancient times in India, we had this discussion on the farm. In ancient times in India, the first thing that the parents did was when they sent their children to their gurus, and the gurus taught them everything that's important in life, skills and subjects and issues. And they also taught them the art of managing their own mind and emotion. And that is what really made them so resilient to manage all the challenges that they faced in those days. I think what has happened with the advent of Western education is that the focus went from many of these practices that's intrinsically who we are. We lost that. We lost that. And right now it had to come a whole circle, had to become fashionable to come back, for people to come back into meditation. And then now today we have a lot of people who are actually using meditation as a technique, as a part of their daily life. But that's not how it's meant to be. It is that opportunity for you. You don't need a gym, you don't need to go out anywhere, you don't need accessories, you don't need implements, you don't need anything at all. You just shut your eyes, and with a few techniques to be able to go inside and build your resilience all within yourself. So that's really the relevance of meditation today in today's world.
Right. When we were actually in the farm and we were speaking about resilience building, and I remember asking you how and how one can get acclimatized to it. And you did mention that this needs to be part of someone's lifestyle right from a very, very young age. There are schools, of course, now slowly entering into yoga is becoming compulsory. There's more and more thought being given into self-reflection per se. But why is it that it takes a grown up to actually get into meditation, and why not kids at a very young age?
You know, kids are already in meditation.
Yeah,
Little children are already in meditation. I don't know if you remember your daughter when she was a little baby. She did all the yogasanas, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
When she lay on her stomach and picked herself up, that was Bhujangasana.
True.
Yeah. When she stood up and uh, touched her feet, it was Hastapadasana.
Right.
Yeah. There are a lot of the asanas that the children automatically did. She picked up her feet and put her toe in her mouth. That's an asana. Yeah. These were automatically a part of their. I mean, yoga is not a trained behavior. It is the body naturally going into postures for its comfort and in the process also releasing stresses and toxins. Children are naturally natural. Yeah,
Mm,
why do we meditate? We meditate so that we become natural again, so that we are spontaneous again, so that we are naturally happy, the state that we are in, that we should be in. We go back to being all that.
yeah.
And children are already that. So where is the question of teaching children? In fact, we have to teach them as little as possible and let them be.
Right, right. I tried out meditation for a week, guided by ma'am, of course, thanks to the audio tools that you sent me. And I would, I had a important question in terms of, I feel sports makes me feel really, really good. And you had a very interesting comeback in terms of why not try meditation after your sports or gym session. Talk to me a little bit about why that small little window into meditation after a workout also is so very important.
Yeah. You know, you can meditate only if the body and mind is not restless.
Mm,
Yeah. So even when we meditate, get into the practice of meditation, like when I wake up in the morning, before I meditate, I do a couple of warm ups, I do a couple of yogasanas. And when my body is really rested and settled, and there is no nervous energy in the body, then when I sit to close my eyes, I go into deep states of meditation. But when the body has so much activity and so much enthusiasm in it, it wants to go out and do things, that's not the time to meditate.
mm,
So if you want
mm,
to meditate, it's always good to get that energy out, doing whatever it is that you do. It could be yoga, it could be a workout at the gym, it could be a run, it could be walk. And we actually tell the people who come into our courses that if you have to meditate in the morning, finish your exercise first, come back, and then sit and meditate. Because once that restless energy is gone, you can close your eyes and your meditation can happen.
true, true. You meditate twice every day. I'm sure plenty of people have lots of questions that are already coming in. We will get to question and answers in a bit. But, ma'am, what's your meditation routine like?
Okay, I wake up really early in the morning,
Yeah.
before 5, and um, I do about 2 to 3 hours of yoga and meditation, a lot of pranayams. You know, I was not able to do this before the corona quarantine and the lockdown. But once that happened, a lot of the other activities in my life stopped being relevant, and I could actually focus on this. So actually, uh, it's an hour of exercise, about half an hour of different kinds of pranayams, breathing techniques, and then I go into Sudarshan Kriya, which is the signature offering of Art of Living, and then the meditation happens. So it's almost 2 to 3 hours in the morning.
Lovely. And of course, you did talk to me about how it takes you to a happy place every single time, and you can't wait to wake up in the morning and start meditating, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. But you know, I don't want to scare you guys off. You don't have to meditate, do have a 2 to 3 hour routine. Even if you
Yeah.
meditate for just, yeah, even if you meditate for just 20 minutes in a day, ideally twice a day, you'll get your happiness fix. So, yes, it is something I absolutely look forward to. And when I go to sleep in the night, I'm very excited that when I wake up in the morning, this is a routine that I'll be going into. So it is exciting.
Right. It's almost become a necessity with everything that's happening around us, right? Be it careers, be it professionally, everything that we've been going through, be it businesses. Students are having a tough time. Right now, there's a conversation happening about IIT and JEE, whether the examinations should happen. Kids are giving exams, results. It's such a crazy situation right now. And mental resilience, psychological resilience becomes all the more important. Do you want to shed some light about psychological resilience, ma'am?
What is psychological resilience? It is really your ability to stay equanimous, to
Mhm.
stay stable, to stay balanced, whatever the situation is around you. Now, the reality is that you're not going to be able to change situation around you. Yeah. So, if I have to bring in the question of stress right now, what is stress? Stress is the gap between what you think should be happening and what is happening. Yeah, you have a certain perception of how things should be happening, but it's not happening that way. It's happening like it's happening right now. You're anticipating yeah, the kind of results from your exams. Um, the possibilities are huge. Anything could be happening, and the results finally come out and it doesn't work out the way you want it to. So between what you think should be happening and what is actually happening, that gap that's filled with stress. Now, this is just one example. This could be happening with a million things in our life. What we want to happen and what is actually happening could be completely different. And you could live a roller coaster life simply because you're not able to handle your mind, handle your emotion at that point. So, what is meditation? Meditation and psychological resilience, leading to psychological resilience, is just the ability to stay centered whatever happens. And this really is not a choice. Yeah, I mean, what else would you be doing? Sriram, what would you be doing if you were not balanced, if you were not stable?
True, true. Like you said, it's a necessity right now because people are spending more time at home. You are spending more time with family members as well, more than some people would like, actually. Even though family time is
Absolutely.
considered to be good times, but when you spend a lot of family time as well, you're bound to get frustrated. You're bound to have your career, professional pressures being reflected upon your family members as well, which can't be good. So it's very, very important to be self-centered. Lots of people who are joining in, plenty of questions that are coming in as well. I hope you are ready for a guided meditation session, which Rugmani Prabhakar
Absolutely.
ma'am is going to take us through. Ma'am, it's all over to you. We are all following your instructions. Let's begin.
So we start a guided meditation. So what is meditation? A guided meditation is a meditation where I will take you through a sequence of experiences. I will lead you into those experiences, and all you have to do is be completely relaxed. For the next 50, 10, 15, or 20 minutes, however it flows, I'm just going to I'm just going to describe certain things that you have to do, and you can follow it. Your only responsibility is to completely let go. So, what is meditation? Meditation is the art of letting go. There is no effort at all from your side. All you have to do is sit wherever you are comfortably. Preferably, there should be nobody around, no noises. You can switch off your mobile phones. You can shut the room to your door. Tell your family that you're going to be busy for a little while. You're going to be meditating for a little while, and you're going to completely let go. So, a lot of people think that meditation is concentration. It's exactly the opposite of concentration. It's deconcentration. It is defocus. It is just sitting there and letting thoughts come. You know, a lot of people think that when you meditate, you shouldn't have thoughts. Now there are zillions of thoughts in the universe, and some of them are going to pass your mind also. So if a thought comes, let it come and let it go. Yeah, don't get connected to the thoughts. It's like watching a movie. Let it come somewhere in the distance and let it go. If an emotion comes, if a feeling comes, let the feeling come, let the feeling go. If there's some discomfort somewhere, accept it. Let it come, let it go. So, what is a meditation? Meditation is just the art of letting go.
Letting go.
So, right now, we're going to start a meditation. I'm going to give you 1 minute to switch off your mobile phones, to shut the door, and come back, and then we can start our meditation. Okay?
Lovely. That sounds great. I hope all of you use this time to quickly follow ma'am's instructions, get yourself to a comfortable place where get you to your happy place, of course, whichever is your corner in your house. And you'll just need to follow these set of instructions. And trust you me, I've tried it out. You certainly feel a lot more lighter. And amazing point about how it's not really about concentration, but it's the opposite of that. Because until I tried out the 7 days of meditation, and until I met you, I would always tell you that my mind wanders and it goes all over the place. Is it supposed to be happening? Until you told me that, yeah, that's exactly what's supposed to be happening. Yeah. Lovely. I hope everyone is ready. And ma'am, over to you.
Start now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let us sit comfortably and easily. Sit in a position so that you don't have to move around after that. You can be as comfortable. If you're sitting on a chair, you can lean against a chair, but don't lean too far back. Ideally, your back should be straight. Your hands, your palms can be on your lap facing the ceiling. And taking a deep breath in, you can slowly close your eyes. Close your eyes. Have a gentle smile on your face. It takes 36 muscles to smile and 72 muscles to not smile. So it's easier on your face to just keep a gentle smile on your face. And take a deep breath in and let go. Another deep breath in and let go. Continue to breathe in and out. Every incoming breath energizes the body, and the outgoing breath relaxes the body. Breathe in and let go. Another breath in and let go. Become aware of your surrounding. Become aware of all the noises in your surrounding. The sound of the fan or air conditioner in the room. Voices that you could hear from outside the room. Sound of traffic. Any sounds that you hear. As you become aware of your surrounding, you come into harmony with your surrounding. Let it be. Become aware of your body. This body is a gift to you from nature to protect and nourish. Become aware of your feet and relax your feet. Relax your ankles. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips. Relax your stomach. Relax the muscles in your back and your chest. Relax your arms, your shoulders, your neck, your face, your head. Relax your whole body and let go. Take a deep breath in and let go. Become aware of your thoughts. Good thoughts or not so good thoughts, it doesn't matter. Let them come and let them go. Like a movie reel somewhere in the background. Let them come and let them go. Do not resist your thoughts. Do not judge your thoughts. Let them come and let them go. Take a deep breath in and let go. Become aware of your feelings, good feelings or not so good feelings, it doesn't matter. Just let them come and let them go. Take a deep breath in and let go. Completely relax. You are peace, peace, peace. Become aware of your feelings. Become aware of your thoughts. Become aware of your whole body. Become aware of your surrounding and all the noises in your surrounding. Take a deep breath in and let go. Another deep breath in and let go. And whenever you're ready, taking your own time, You may slowly open your eyes.
How's that making you feel on a Sunday? Gosh, it's rare for a few individuals to actually be self-centered like this by actually do some self-reflection. Our mind gets so restless these days, and there's so much of information clutter, and everything requires your attention. Your phone requires your attention at all times. People who are with you also need attention. And where is your you time in the middle of all of this? If you have to go by your day peacefully, a quick fix, 15 minutes to 20 minutes of meditation could really help you build a very, very strong mind, which will certainly help with psychological resilience. That's something that ma'am gave us complete detail about. Something that came about my mind when I was meditating this time is, should we have music while meditating? Should we have, say, sounds of beach and the waves? Should we have any Zen music? Anything, ma'am? What are your thoughts?
See, that's really up to you.
Right.
See, many of these sounds come with a lot of calming effect.
Yeah.
So you are welcome to put on some music, and they help to settle your thoughts. So it's easier to go into music. But you have to actually look for meditation music. If you check on YouTube, there's a whole range of great meditation music. So you could definitely use something like that. It will help. Yes, there's no doubt about that.
With that, we open the floor for Q&A. Any questions you have for Rugmani Prabhakar ma'am, feel free to put it on our discussion board. We already have plenty of questions that I see have come in. A lot of people are saying, wow, 2 to 3 hours of meditation, simply fantabulous. Lots and lots of people who are fans of you, ma'am, for being able to do that. We have an interesting one, which is talking about how they feel like opening their eyes when they are meditating. Is it okay? And why do I feel like opening my eyes while meditating?
So you feel like opening your eyes because there's so much going on in your head. Yes? If the mind is silent, you will not. So I'm also struggling with technology. It keeps falling down. So if the mind is silent, you won't feel like opening the eyes.
Yeah.
So which is why it's very important to do those exercises. Any restlessness in the body becomes restlessness in the mind. And then when you sit to close your eyes, it doesn't stay closed. It wants to open because there's so much going on in the head. And it is not a bad thing. It's normal. This is how life is. People are multitasking. They're doing a million things with their life. It's absolutely okay to feel this way. But these are just formulas. Before you meditate, do some exercise that really gets you a little tired. Yeah, you should feel a little tired. Your body should feel tired enough to want to relax. You know what it's like after a workout? You're just beautifully tired that it's so easy to sit down and be relaxed. Yeah. So that's a great state to start meditating. And if you do that, your eyes will not open. Your mind will be settled. Yeah.
In related question, there's one which says, is wall gazing a form of meditation?
See, there are certain meditations that want you that would like you to do some kind of gazing. Is it a form of meditation? Yes, it is. It could be gazing at the wall. It could be gazing at a distance, uh, uh, that, 30 degrees from where you're sitting. There are different ways in which you can also do open-eyed meditations. Yes, wall gazing is a form of meditation also.
We have plenty of questions that are coming in. I'm going to try and take as many as possible. Feel free to just put it up on the discussion board, like the way we have this question coming in. Prem has a question. Syed has a question as well. Syed is talking about diet. Ma'am, what would you recommend? What would be considered as healthy food?
Live food.
Mm.
Live food in the sense that I'm not talking about live animals. I'm talking about fresh food. Um, Food that still has energy in it. So uncooked foods like salads, fresh fruit, and even the vegetables that we cook at home, we Indians tend to overcook it and kill it with oils and spices. Um, Ideally, cook it in such a way that it just about gets cooked but still retains its freshness. And freshly cooked food, in the sense that once you cook the food, eat it quickly. Old food coming out of fridge is not so good for you. It's not good for your mind, it's not good for your health, and it doesn't give you anything. It's not live, there's no energy in it. There's a very beautiful word in Sanskrit called prana. It's a life force energy. And it is this life force energy that really is what keeps us going. People with high prana, I'm sure that you've used this word. I mean, all of us use this word. People with high prana are very energetic, they're very positive, very enthusiastic, with a lot of caring and compassion in them. And um, it's the same of food. The foods that are alive also come with those qualities. Foods that come out of the fridge, they have no prana left. Foods that have been overcooked have no energy left, no prana left. So go for live foods as much as you can.
Live foods, that should be the agenda as much as possible. There's a question from Jivita who's
I
saying,
just want to just finish.
please,
Live organic food,
organic
not
food.
not food that's been doused with chemicals, because that's a whole other discussion altogether. But live organic, chemical free food, naturally grown food.
Right, right. I'm sure there are more questions pertaining to food that are coming in as well. Jivita says, every time I feel like I want to meditate, but then I lack the concentration to meditate, and I end up feeling a little lazy. How can I go about it?
Okay. So I think you feel lazy to do it because you're putting effort into it. Anything that requires effort is something that you want to uh, postpone, right? Now, the nature of the body is effort. Yeah, you needed effort to plan your schedule so that you can come for this class, isn't it? You needed to pick yourself up, sit in front of your computers, log into the link that was sent to you. All that requires effort. Nature of the body is effort. The nature of mind is effortlessness. That is dropping the effort. So if you're trying to meditate, you can't meditate. If you're trying to concentrate to meditate, you won't be able to meditate. So again, coming back to my earlier point, what is meditation? It's the art of letting go. Yeah. You sit there and actually you can actually go through the techniques that I just taught you. You become aware of your surroundings, and you come into harmony with your surroundings. You know, when you accept the noises in your surroundings, all those noises go into the background. Otherwise, they're right there on your face. Yeah. Once you see, okay, the noise of the dog in the background, or the noise of the traffic, or the noise of the people talking in the next room, it's there. Let them be there. The moment you accept it, those noises go into the background. Then you start relaxing your body one by one by one. What are you doing? You're just letting go. You know, the hardest thing, the most important thing is to be able to let go. And yet the hardest thing for people is to let go. So this is your willfully practicing the art of letting go, completely let go. And then don't concentrate, deconcentration, defocus. Let the thoughts come, let the thoughts go, let the feelings come, let the feelings go. We are not a part of all that drama going on somewhere. They're all coming and they're going. We are just sitting completely let go. And that is meditation. That's all. Meditation is not thoughtlessness. There will be thoughts, but we're not a part of those thoughts.
Right. And don't let your mind wander, right? That's what you keep saying. Let it wander, let it go to all the places. In spite of everything, you're still at calm, you're still at peace. It's beautiful, this whole art of letting go and not wanting to concentrate, not concentrating while meditating. While on the other hand, a lot of people actually do think that you need to concentrate on one fixed item and trying to control your mind in a way. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Suresh has a very interesting question. Can meditation help with smoking and drinking?
Okay, why do we smoke and drink? Because there's some kick you're getting out of it, right? There's some high, there's some stimulation that you're getting out of it, right? Smoking, drinking, in caffeine. There's something you're getting out of it. Yeah, but the only thing about all this is that first a little bit of it gives you a kick, and then it's not good enough. You need to have a little more and a little more, and after some time, there is a certain insensitivity that happens. You're not able to get the joy that you originally got. See, at the end of the day, we all just want to be happy. Whether we're smoking or drinking or having a caffeine fix, we just want to be happy. Now, if you can drop all that and learn to meditate and find that happiness inside, why wouldn't you do it? And what happens when you start meditating is that you're not attracted to those experiences because the experience that you have inside is so much nicer and so much sweeter that you don't feel like picking up your cigarette again. You don't feel like picking up the drink again. I know that a couple of our friends who came for the course, they came and they told me, it was such a bad idea to send us to the course because now after that we don't feel like drinking. And they like that social experience. So yeah, it does
Right.
it does help to kick the habit. Yeah.
Definitely try it out and let us know how your experience is trying out meditation. Ma'am, how many days would you say is habit building? How many days should one try out meditation before saying, I've given it a fair shot?
I'm going to turn the question around.
Mm.
You brush your teeth every day,
Mm.
Sriram.
Yeah,
You have a bath every day.
yeah.
Yeah, why do you do that?
It's just ingrained. It's just habit building. Yeah, just what I've been told to do from when
Yeah,
I was a
we
kid.
do so
Yeah,
much. Yeah, we do so much to clean the outside of our body. Yeah,
yeah,
our teeth
yeah.
and our body, and we wear nice clothes and we put perfumes. What do we do for our mind? We have the stresses of the day. We go to sleep, and we unconsciously drop the stresses. We wake up in the morning and put all the stresses back in our head, and then we live that day through the stresses that we've got from yesterday and the day before and 10 years ago and 20 years ago and 30 years ago. No, we don't need to do that. You get up in the morning and clean your mind. Yeah, a couple of meditations. Those impressions in your mind, those stresses are just released. Yeah, it's like cleaning your spectacles. It's like taking out these spectacles and cleaning them so you
Yeah.
can look through life clearly. Why is it a choice? Why do you have to try it? It's not. It's life. It's just like you clean your body and you just clean your mind.
Yeah. I think sometimes we tend to be a little too hard on ourselves. And let's say we don't meditate for a day in between or a couple of days, then you tend to feel that, oh no, I've completely let go of track. And now it's going to be extremely difficult to get back. I think it's okay to like just pick yourself up from where we left off and just get back right to it, right?
No doubt about it. It usually helps when you're when you're with a certain system like the art of living. I know that it's happened to all of us at some point over 22 years. There are lots of times when I feel that I've lost it. It's not that I stopped meditating, but I've lost the plot.
Mm.
At that point, I go and sit in one of these programs again. And now many of these programs are available online. I sit in the program, sit with a teacher, listen to the entire spiel all over again, and then I come back into the practice. So it's usually easier when you're a part of a system because the system keeps you engaged in the process, and then you have somebody to ask doubts to and questions to and resolve your issues. And It's easier to when you're part of a system.
Right. And I also feel that it's easier when you have company, when you have somebody with you or a group like this. So many of us actually went on a guided meditation with you. It's nice to have like-minded people, and now you can discuss. Another question that's coming in, that's talking about sleep. I find it very difficult to sleep at night. And with everything that's going on right now, my schedules are all over the place. Can meditation help?
Absolutely, absolutely. People don't sleep because they find it difficult to let go. Yeah. And meditation really is that the technique of teaching you to let go. So when you learn learn the technique of meditation, you meditate for 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the evening, which is nothing of the time. You slowly learn the ability to let go, so that finally when you get into bed, you already know that there is a certain technique I have to let go, and then the letting go process begins. Again, when you try to sleep, you can't sleep. The nature of the mind is effortlessness. Yeah. So when you're trying to do something, when you're trying to forget, when you're trying to sleep, it's very difficult. You get into bed and then you just let go, and suddenly at one point you've just fallen asleep. Yes, meditation will definitely help. There's no doubt about that.
Right. There's another question which says, is sleeping also a form of meditation?
No, it is not. No. Sleeping is a state in which you are unconscious, but meditation, you can be conscious. Your awareness can be very high, but you're just still within. Thoughts are coming and going, but you are still. Your awareness is still sharp.
Right.
But sleeping is when you're completely unconscious.
Subbalakshmi has a question, and it's about how meditation can help with her relations with family members, with colleagues, with peers.
Yeah. That's a good question. Very relevant question. In the dynamics, I'm going to take everything into the context that we are living in right now. Yeah. In the current context, all of us are thrown together in our homes. Whether we like it or not, we are not able to go out the way we wanted to. We're not getting our opportunity to socialize the way we wanted to. We're spending a lot of time with family. And sometimes it's pleasant, but there are also difficult times when there's a lot of work to happen, there's housework to happen, you're juggling a whole lot of chores. You could lose your temper, you could snap at people. What meditation can do for you right now is to enhance your awareness. Yeah. One, it gives you an understanding between reaction and response. What is reaction? Reaction is somebody says something that upsets you, you react to them with something else that can upset them, and it goes on and becomes a fight. Yeah. Response is somebody says something that can upset you. You listen and you take a while, and instead of reacting, you respond to the situation that is in front of you, understanding where the other person is coming from, understanding the other person may be extremely stressed. So what meditation can do for you is give you that pause. It's really a pause button to be able to look at the situation pretty objectively and to be able to respond appropriately to the situation. So it's the same at office too, at work too. It helps you move from a place of reaction into a place of response.
There you go. Shivi has a question, and this is to do with how much would be minimum meditation time? What can be a minimum time to begin with for beginners, at least?
We recommend about 20 minutes. 20 minutes is good. 20 minutes is good. 20 minutes twice a day is gooder. It's better. 20 minutes. at dawn and 20 minutes at dusk. Yeah. You get up in the morning, you meditate, you've left all the garbage of the previous day behind you. And during the day, you pick up impressions again. And at dusk, you close your eyes for 20 minutes and let go those also. Then you can sleep becomes easier then also.
Right. Yeah. A lot of things are interconnected, right? From the food to from the time we wake up, the way we sleep as well. We have questions coming in about the next course that ma'am is going to be taking. Yes, we will get to questions about that as well. In fact, there's a very interesting course that we'd want you to be part of. Details will follow in just a little bit. In case you have any more questions, feel free to put that in the discussion tab that's going on right now. There is a question that's come in, which is talking about more and more questions about concentrating. I think ma'am answered all your questions when it comes to having a sense of not wanting to concentrate, or you shouldn't be concentrating. So all those questions have been answered here. We do have another question talking about spiritual materialism. Could you talk about what's spiritual materialism? What is it?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
That's an honest answer. If you have
No,
any other...
I'm sure the person who's asked the question has a context to it. Maybe if I knew the context, I'll be able to respond. But to be able to one-off just respond on what is spiritual materialism, I'm not really sure where the question is coming from.
Yeah, we do have a few more questions that are coming in. Keep them coming in the meantime, ma'am. Where exactly can people go for the next session that's going to be happening, and how can one be part of these guided meditations and the programs?
Next weekend, I'm teaching a course called the Art of Meditation course. It's a 3-day course for about 2 hours every day, starting on Friday, finishing on Sunday. And I think you'll be putting out some place where people can message in and say that they're interested in participating.
That's right.
I urge you and invite you all to participate in the course, because it tells you so much. All the questions that you've been asking, all that much more will be answered at an intellectual level, and the experience of meditation will happen for you. So everything that you're talking about will happen for you at the level of experience. So it's fascinating, absolutely fascinating. There is a course fee attached to it, and the course fee goes to support Art of Living's free school program. We take care of over 70,000 children, first generation learners in rural and tribal areas, remote areas that are not accessible. Wow. And the course fee will go towards that.
Wow. So it's for a noble cause. It's a win-win. You can do your good deed and you can be part of self-improvement. What else can one ask for? So it's on the shop tab on the Flynote portal. You see all these questions are being put up in the discuss tab. If you just hit the shop tab, you'll get more details about when the next course is going to be happening and how you can be part of it. You just need to click on the button and you can enroll yourself and head towards better living and get to know about the art of living. So nicely put together. And I think the name is synonymous for so many years for bringing about so much of peace and happiness across the world. Rugmani Prabhakar, ma'am, one final question, and this is about use of gadgets and phones and how we are all hooked onto it. Right from phones to laptops, we can't really let go of it. I mean, in today's world, if anyone says, I don't carry a cell phone, I don't think he's going to be part of the clique or part of the office at all. How can one go about managing good digital or gadget time as well as being present in the current world where everything is happening around you?
Sriram, I think put the gadgets aside. I think it's important for us to live a balanced life.
Yeah.
To live a balanced life, you need to sleep enough, 6 to 8 hours of sleep. You need to exercise. You need to eat right. You need to be happy with company. You need to be laughing and meeting people and having a good time, just interacting face to face with human contact. And you need to do whatever it takes to get the paycheck in. So you really need to take care of all these five things to lead a balanced life. So in that context, you need to be able to decide yourself, where are you going to put the importance of digital media, gadgets? Is your gadget going to overtake and supersede all the other priorities? Then I don't think that's a good way to live. So I think this is a choice that you make. If you need to be able to live a happy, balanced life, prioritizing your own mind, your health, your body, your friendships, your relationships, your family, then you really need to put the gadget where it's meant to be. Yeah, which is only for the purpose either to get the paycheck in, for communication, and a little bit of entertainment. Let's not OD on entertainment. Let entertainment come like the old days, sitting and talking to people, having face to face conversations, having heart connections. I think that's important. However much time you spend on a gadget, I mean, it's not the same as having a heart connection with the person, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So
just want to say
lots.
one more thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just want to say one more thing. Art of living is a wonderful journey. It's a journey from the head to the heart. Yeah. Our mind has so much that is keeping us occupied and preoccupied that sometimes we lose that wonderful journey from the head to the heart. Yeah.
Right.
So if you can just keep that in mind, do what it is to take care of the heart also.
Right. Plenty of tech companies that actually let employees deal with, say, physical exercises, get them to do a few warm-up exercises before sitting in front of the computer. But not much is done about, say, mental health or just building of psychological resilience through meditation. You mentioned that it needs to be compulsory, and this is just something that everyone needs to be doing at all times. Talk to me about how overall as a nation we've taken to meditation, ma'am.
As a nation, I think the present government is pretty gung-ho about alternative systems, including meditation and yoga. Thanks to the Prime Minister, we actually have a global yoga day where the whole world is doing yoga on a particular day, June 21st. I'm not exactly sure which the date is. More and more schools are integrating meditation as a part of their curriculum. And I think we had this conversation on the farm too. I told you, whatever else your daughter's school teaches her, make sure they teach her uh, meditation also.
Meditation. Yeah.
Art of
Yeah.
Living actually has a program for corporates where we teach meditation and corporate wisdom to
Mhm.
corporate organizations. And there are lots and lots of organizations signing up for that. So it's not that people are not aware, people are aware. Yeah, and they've seen the result in terms of recidivism, in terms of people taking leave um, because of illness. Health has improved, the insurance costs have gone down, there is less conflict in the office. There's a direct benefit even from business perspective. So I don't know why it should be a choice again.
Details are in the shop tab. If you just go onto the Flynote portal and if you just hit the shop tab, you'll get to know about the next course that's happening. You just need to click on the I'm interested tab there. You just click on I'm interested and you'll get all the details about when it's happening, the timing of it, and the cost attached to it as well. It's quite a modest fee, if you ask me, if it's going to help you reclaim your life and just help you lead a better life, help you become a calmer person, and overall have a better sense of who you are as an individual. I think this journey of self-discovery is so very important. And as we all get into this rut of the rat race, which we are all part of one way or another, it becomes so very important for us to stay rooted to who we are and find that balance. Have that away time from gadgets, have that away time from everything that's happening around you, and just stay self-centered. Ma'am, any final thoughts before we wrap this up?
Uh, Not particularly, except that it's always such a pleasure talking to you, Sriram.
Pleasure. I mean, I really like to thank the team of Flynote for introducing me to you.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I had such a great time. Convey my regards to the entire family of Art of Living as well. And thank you for doing such a wonderful job. You can hit the shop tab and you'll get to know more details about when ma'am is going to be taking over the next course. And of course, you can say hi to Rugmani Prabhakar, ma'am. Thank you once again for your time. Really appreciate it. Thank you for this fantastic session.
Thank you. Thank you, Sriram.
I hope you enjoyed this one. Week on week, we keep indulging with different vibes. Over the last few weeks, we checked out the vibe of food and Bangalore. This is something that's so very integral to everything that's happening right now. The Art of Living, Rugmani Prabhakar ma'am, taking us over this session, mainly talking about psychological resilience and how meditation can really help us conquer it all. Thank you once again for being part of this. I hope you have a smashing rest of the week. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi, and have a great one. Stay safe, be happy, and at all times try meditating. In case you have never given it a shot, hope this session really helps you to pick it up. And it's not really about concentrating, but it's about letting go. It's okay if your mind wanders as well. It is supposed to be doing all of that. Such simple things that can really help you get into the basics and help you build a stronger mind. To more interesting things to come, you can keep a tab of everything that's happening with Flynote. Just log on to our Instagram page. That's it from this session. Thank you for being part of this live webinar. Until next time, goodbye.